All right, then on newspaper headlines this morning, we have reports for you from the Sun newspaper, Guardian newspaper, Punch, Nation, and Alausa Alert. Beginning with the Sun newspaper, stolen 6.9 million pounds for arms purchase will be returned to Nigeria, UK government. A fresh inflow of foreign exchange totaling 6.9 million pounds, that's about 8.2 billion naira, when converted to naira, will soon hit the coffers of the Nigerian government. This is because a court in the United Kingdom has ruled that the money suspected to be stolen funds earmarked for arms purchase be returned to Nigeria. CBN experts expect MPC to hike interest rates. With Nigeria's headline inflation getting closer to 30%, there are expectations that members of the Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, might decide to hike the monetary policy rate, although there are concerns as to when the meeting would be held, especially as the Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Olayemi Cardoso is yet to preside over the meeting, which has not been held since July. Explosion rocks Ibadan. There was an explosion in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, yesterday evening, which rocked some parts of Ibadan. The places mentioned to have been affected by the quake include Orita Mefa, Mokola, Bodija, Oketunu, Songo, Jericho, and Ijeshin. Moving on to Guardian newspaper, stakeholders wary anticipate policy shift in power sector's fiscal framework. There are concerns about the prospect of the power sector this year as anticipation of a potential government policy shift, built with industry stakeholders closely watching developments and how they will affect the sector's performance. The sector, they argue, struggles with obvious challenges and demands a clear understanding of the evolving demand and supply dynamics. Nigeria explores options as oil production crisis persists. While the Independent Petroleum Producers Group and Oil Producers Trade Section had earlier engaged the National Assembly (NAS) in a bid to stabilize production, Lokbobiri said the government would fast-track every process that would enable producers add to the production figure. Although current oil production hovers at 1.3 million barrels per day, and targets in the 2024 budget stands at 1.78 million barrels per day. From the Punch newspaper, Ibadan explosion traced to illegal miners explosives, Makinde. The Oyo State Governor, Seyi Makinde, on Wednesday said preliminary investigations by security agencies revealed that the explosion that rocked the Bodija area of Ibadan, the state capital, on Tuesday was caused by explosive devices stored by illegal miners. The paper reports that no fewer than 10 persons were feared killed and 15 others hospitalized following the explosion that also affected a section of the Governor's Office Secretariat, Oyo State House of Assembly, the residence of the former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Chief Bola Ige, some buildings at Apote New Garage, Bashorun, Akobo, Songo, and Eleyele. Moving on to Nation newspaper, President raises red alert over rising banditry and kidnapping. There was a raft of security meetings yesterday following the spike in kidnapping and banditry in the last few weeks. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu summoned the service chiefs to an emergency meeting in Abuja. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, met with heads of security agencies as well as chairmen of the 6 area councils. AFCC quizzes Accountant General over scandals in Humanitarian Affairs Ministry. Ongoing investigations of alleged fraud in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development was yesterday extended to the Accountant General of the Federation, Dr. Oluwatoyin Madeyin. She was quizzed by officials of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over suspicious movement of cash from the ministry to bank accounts linked to private individuals. Buhari apologizes for hardship caused by his reforms. For the first time after he left office on May 29 last year, former President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday openly apologized to Nigerians for the pains some of his administration's reforms caused them. Buhari pointed out that the pains and anguish were not intentional, but were outcomes of his then administration's push to reposition the country. Lawyers knock ruling allowing dual citizens to be governors. Concerned Lawyers, a civil society body committed to the rule of law and safeguarding national interests, has expressed concern in the Supreme Court judgment permitting individuals with dual allegiance to other countries to be governors. Spokesperson Jide Oni said this ruling challenges Section 182, subsection 1A and 187, subsection 1 and 2 of Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended, which disqualifies those who have acquired foreign citizenship or declared allegiance to another nation from occupying office as governor. We'll take the last one from Alausa Alert. Government to step up advocacy to end open defecation. Efforts will be made to scale up advocacy to accelerate behavioral change and harness innovative ideas to solve the menace of open defecation in Lagos State. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tukumbo Wahab, revealed this during the commemoration of the 2023 World Toilet Day held at Ndubuisi Kano Park, Alausa. And that's it. You can pick up a copy of any of the Dailies online to read more. Also, interact with us via our social media platforms: X, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Traffic Radio 961, and follow me across social media at Dele Agadumo.